Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up? If you guys could hear me, I haven't been on Instagram for quite some time, and now I have a new phone as well. So, when it comes to that, if you guys could hear me okay, if you guys could see me, feel free to let me know. I'm using my Bluetooth actually, so you can't see it, but it's kind of like some James Bond shit too. But I just really want to go live with you guys real quick and just really setting the record straight when it comes to with boundaries and with everything else too. So I really want to address this to anyone who is like an influence out there and for those who are just like to create beautiful content too on a regular basis, especially on this platform too, when it comes to like, I say on Instagram, but also like on YouTube and, TikTok and Twitter. I don't know if you ever, if you like to go on Twitter, it's a wild place, but, shout out to Jill and, Gerald too. Good to see you both. What's good? What's good? So thank you guys for being here, listening and all that too. So even those who are, you know, spies out there, I don't know what to say too. So when it comes to this, and it's just like, when it comes to that too, and I don't know if you guys ever notice this too, like on any social media platforms, especially like on Instagram and on YouTube. And I love Instagram too, don't get me wrong. But basically, especially on certain platforms, there's so many stuff that's going on when it comes to with that also. And there's a lot of, disrespectful behavior happening out there. I know that most people already notice it, and sometimes even like say whether it's on YouTube, people trying to disrespect someone, or just like when it comes to just putting their information out there without their consent, or just trying to just really talk shit basically. And it's really disgusting to be honest. Or like on Instagram, if someone puts your information out there without your consent, or just like when it comes to with anything too, if you're just sharing something so personal about yourself with a friend that you can really trust, and they took it the wrong way and they just put your information out there too, when it comes to that, trying to dox you or smear your name, even though it had nothing to do with just like with them, it was just about yourself or anything like that. For the example, it's just like, for anyone who's just deal with that, my heart goes out to you. And especially when it comes to that too, and just really setting the record straight for anyone who's like an influencer out there, a content creator, an artist, in their own right too, whether you love to do yoga, if you love to practice tantra, if you're a gamer, if you're an artist, any form of artist, if you're into martial arts, yoga, dance, salsa, you name it too, if you love to paint, if you love to draw, if you love to do all those variations of creative arts too, when it comes to with your body, with your heart, with your mind. Hot damn it, any kind of creative activity that can help not only, to learn more about yourself, but also to just really, to educate and to really entertain at the same time. It's totally beautiful. Totally advocate for that too. So when it comes to that, just really saying that too for anyone who is watching this too. It's just like, to really, for anyone who's just really getting some crap for just like from anyone, just like, when it comes to you being who you are. And it's just like, if you know who you are, you know what you're all about, and you practice healthy communication, you practice healthy, boundaries with people, and you have common sense. I appreciate those kind of people too. So when it comes to that, and what's up, Lau? Good to see you. Miss Aphrodite herself is here. What's up, Lau? Good to see. I hope I don't want to put your information out there. I just want to give you a big shout out. She's the sweetest person ever. So shout out to Lau too. And it's just like I want to share this too with everyone who's just watching this, whether they're watching this live and watching the replay, if they're watching this on other social media platforms. I even might put this on YouTube. I'm not sure. I just really had this urge to just really, share this and get this message out there too for anyone who really needs to listen. Because god damn it, I'm sick of people just really taking advantage of people who want to do good in the world, and just like they want to just, help people, inspire people to just really be themselves. And it's just really heartbreaking to just really see that too nowadays, especially on certain platforms like, that you can ever be on, like on here and on YouTube. And it's just like, platforms like Instagram and YouTube are really good places to really connect and, have conversations, open discussions, basically, whether you're into, like, say, growing the business or growing the community, or just like in general too. It's just like, it's really unfortunate that, a lot of people get so much flack too, just like for, especially the, people who are doing good out there for not only for the humanity, but also for the world. It's just really heartbreaking to see, especially from people from different backgrounds too, whether they're, from Africa, if they're from America too, African Americans, so on and so forth. It's just, like when it comes to that too, I just really want to address this too, for anyone who's watching, whether you're a black man or a black woman, if you're, Mexican, if you're, etc. too, if you're Colombian, whoever you are too, just really, not take any kind of crap from anyone too, basically. And just like you probably guys know this, from the bottom of your heart too, just like when it comes to that, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, don't take any shit from anyone. But when it comes to that too, sometimes it's like a good reminder to just really hear that from a different perspective, just because it's like, with me too, sometimes, and I'll just use myself, for example. Sometimes I'm not the kind of person that starts drama or just like, interacts with drama too. I just like to help people to just when it comes to becoming your own kind of healer and really having open discussions about life too. Whether it's just like with wellness, with yoga, with gaming, current events, you name it too. So I'm a really chill guy. I try to be too. And it's just like over the years, I try to be the best person I can be, just not only treating people with kindness and respect, treat people how I want to be treated when it comes to with respect and kindness, courtesy, respect. I think I said respect too, but it's kind of like that too when it comes to just with that also. There's a lot of people out there too, especially like on social media nowadays. They really talk a lot of shit. They even like they do the most nastiest shit ever too. I'm gonna really say it off the jump. I don't give a damn. Whoever, any haters out there who are disagreeing with this, just because they're just being real with it. It's just like there's a lot of, pernicious stuff out there too, especially when it comes to people trying to put your information out there without your consent, trying to ruin your name out there too. And it's just like, and it's just like hard to see too, just because, I know there's some bad apples out there in the world too. We have to stand up to them. But when it comes to just like, for anyone who likes to help people and they like to just say, just really, see the beauty in the world. They like to help people. They like to inspire people to just really be themselves and just really educate people when it comes to, being your best self, staying healthy, all that stuff too. And even bringing entertainment and laughter towards people too in so many aspects, like when it comes to making videos or music or gaming or dance or a mixture of all three, cooking, whatever that may be. It's just like really important for all of us too, and especially when it comes to, being an influencer. I say influencer, but also a kind of like I say public figure too, or just like, an artist also. It's just really important to just really set those boundaries with people too, especially if they really are just, if you feel like, I say like they feel like they have this bad intentions, but also if you notice that they, are just really want to do some harm to you too, if they're trying to do some, crazy, unexpected, some pussy shit too, especially when it comes to dox your name, put your name out there or anything like that. Also, I just really finding ways to protect yourself because, as a person, especially as a human being too, whether you're a man or a woman, if you got beautiful skin like myself and God damn it, I love my muscles, I love my water, and especially for anyone too who's telling me to drink my water. And yes, I'm talking about you, Christina, because I love you. And it's like, hey, God damn it, I'm drinking my water. I put ice in this bitch every day. So it's like, I don't need a mama, but I appreciate your advice because my mom's there with me in spirit. And especially when it comes to, just, like my mom too, she's always been the kind of person where it's just like she always tells me to stand up for myself, especially as a black man too, but also just really, have some common sense, put no hands on anyone, don't, disrespect anyone, and just really doing that from a healthy space too, to really just treat people how I want to be treated too, especially when it comes to, with anyone, whether you meet a man or a woman who's, whoever. So when it comes to that, and give me a second here. Ah, damn, that's good. Ice water. That shit hit the goddamn spot. So when it comes to that also, I just really want to address this too, especially for anyone who has some weird agenda against, in me too, because I'm black or because I'm, not who I say I should be when it comes to how society I should be too. It's just like, I'm just going to leave you alone, just like, when it comes to that, and especially for anyone who is listening to this and watching this too online or on any social media platform, is just to really, don't take any crap from anyone. You probably heard this before too from your parents. But like I said to you earlier, it's just really good to hear that from a different perspective, because sometimes we all like to listen to people from a different perspective. If we agree or if we disagree, I mean, that's totally cool. Even like with my audience too, for anyone who likes my content, whether they share, they express it with emojis, or they express it with words, or if it's like a story, words too. I mean, I totally get it. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I love you guys too, my audience on Instagram, from the bottom of my heart too. And it's just like whether I have 600 followers or 1,000 or 10,000, I'm not sure too. I mean, I love you guys dearly, and I really continue to just really be who I am as a person, to improve, to just, just really being an intuitive guide to just, not tell you what to do, basically. I don't want to do that, but also just really inspire you to be, become your own healer too. And just like when it comes to becoming your own healer, and just really bringing entertainment and education along the way too. So when it comes to that, but basically with this, with that, also not just talking about myself, but I really want to address this to all the content creators out there, especially on this platform, on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, you name it too. It's just really developing that sense of backbone too, and just really having that for yourself also, to where you just don't take any kind of shit from anyone. If people are disrespecting you in certain ways too, they're doxing your name and trying to smear your name just because whatsoever, even though you know yourself, where you just like, you treat people with kindness, just like you just practicing kindness wherever you go, whether you are just you're saying it with your words, you're expressing that with your actions, but people continue to just really try to disrespect you just because you said something which can really just go in certain ways. But also if they just really disrespect you because when it comes to who you are as a person, whether it's just like your culture, if you're or anything like that, or pigmentation too, when it comes to your skin color, just really doing what's best for you, to just really developing the backbone, but also taking no crap from anyone too. So whether you need to block them, if you need to just cut communication, just really doing that also, because that block button too on Instagram is a fucking lifesaver. It's just like sometimes if people are just giving you shit, or they just really trying to make you play some gaslighting, manipulating games too, and you just really want to deal with that kind of shit, just block them. Just deal with that shit. Do like the John Cena says, block them. You can't see me, block your ass. So it's like, hey, just really doing that from a healthy space, and just like because as a person too, especially as human beings too, you guys matter. Your life matters, your health matters, especially too. I mean, someone tells me to drink my water, god damn it, I'm gonna do it. But it's like, hey, it's like, you ain't my mama, but I appreciate your advice. It's like, hey, motherfucker, it's like, damn, I'm drinking my water, but thank you for the reminder. But it's like, okay. But if anyone like just says too, if they're just really being disrespectful, and just like when it comes to trying to gaslight you, trying to make you feel unworthy just because you embrace who you are, just really, block them if necessary. Just really developing the backbone within yourself too, to where you can just really, you can also be a healer, a loving person, but also take no shit. Just really doing that from a healthy space. If you have to block them, you have to just, do whatever that's necessary to just really protect yourself. Just really go for it too. So I just really want to address that too for anyone who is watching this, even my haters too. I noticed that, if I rub people the wrong way, so be it. That's them, not me, because I'm not trying to, prove a point, not trying to, get up on you, if that makes any sense with that kind of phrase. It's just like, I'm just sharing. If you agree or disagree, that's cool, but you don't have to just, put dirt into my name too. And it's just like for anyone who experienced that also, just really developing the backbone also, just to really stand up for those kind of people, especially if they're being like, they're, doing some bullying, online bullying too. That's kind of like a big problem nowadays too. And just really protecting yourself. Even you have to block them or you have to report them too. Just really protecting yourself what's necessary to really just know that you're developing that kind of backbone and just really doing that from a healthy space where you just, not, you could be a kind-hearted person and just really when it comes to sharing light and love and entertainment, laughter, beautiful memories, love in so many ways too, all that beautiful stuff with your body, with your heart, with your mind, in every aspect of your relationships, but also take no shit from anyone too. So I know you probably heard this before, but goddamn it, I'm just gonna share that, say it out loud, get a microphone from the WWE or just using like any kind of microphone too. Just really, taking no shit from anyone, but you can also still be a kind-hearted person too, whether you're a black man, black woman, if you're Mexican, Colombian, etc. too, no matter what, if you're, because, you matter and your life matters and it's just like always protecting yourself from a healthy space is really important thing to do. So, whew, oh man, that was fucking medicine. But, I'll just make sure to try to come live on Instagram every now and then too, just like when it comes to with this too, just if I need to share something, if I need to just, set the record straight or anything like that too. I love you guys too. And much love to all you guys who are just, being who you are, sharing your comments when it comes to drinking my water or just like when it comes to tips or anything like that too. I love you guys. I have nothing against you too. And it's just like when it comes to that also, in these Instagram streets per se. So I always say YouTube streets in my live streams. And also I will be going live later on tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you guys ever want to just, hang out with me, talk about wellness for the body, for the heart, for the mind. That's totally cool. You can really have open discussions about that too. Just really, when it comes to my own new rule, when it comes to my live streams, just don't be disrespectful, So when it comes to that and just really, we can have grown folks talks without having to just really be disrespectful. So anyways, oh shit. When it comes to that, yeah, basically that's pretty much it basically. And I love you guys dearly. I love you guys as people, as human beings when it comes to with that as well. And I have nothing against anyone because I don't hold that kind of heaviness in my heart. I just if I experience stuff when it comes to people trying to put dirt in my name or anything like that. I mean, I get angry during that time too, but I always allow myself to just, let that shit go and just, learn from it, move on, and just really being a better human being. So, sound like Ice Cube. But anyways, I just really want to set it straight out there too, because, I'm a loving person, I, work out too, but I ain't no goddamn pussy. So I'm just going to say that too. And I'll say it to anyone's face also who doesn't like it. So be it, you could block me if you don't like me in any certain ways too. That's totally fine. I mean, I wish you well, all that stuff too. And just like for anyone who is listening out there, it's just really having that kind of backbone to just really, people are just giving you weird vibes or disrespecting you just because you embrace who you are and you're just really accepting that also. Just, you could tell them to kick rocks and just really, live your best life and just really protecting yourself from them too if they're trying to, harm you. Block them, report them, do whatever is necessary to protect yourself because you matter. And you matter too as a human being. So what's up, Rollins? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? And I'm about to, get off this live stream too for a bit. So when it comes to anyone who is listening and, anyone's new to my Instagram page too, feel free to, check it out for yourself. If you guys want to check out my links, that's totally cool too also. And much love to you guys also. So I'm about to light this up, walk around with it, drink my ice cold water because damn it, water is important, especially during the summer too. So when it comes to having your H2O, even have putting ice in it too. Ice is very, therapeutic, very refreshing. It's very cleansing actually. So having the ice cold water per se too, and just really drinking that shit too in the metal, or like even like in a metal kind of container too, it really keeps it cold for a long period of time. So thank you, Dad, for giving me as a gift. I mean, I would have bought it myself, but hey, I appreciate it. I love gifts. But but it's for me to just receive, it's totally different because I'm the kind of person that just really gives. From a healthy space. But anyways, yeah, much love to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon on Instagram. I don't know wherever it is. It could be 5 months from now. It could be a year. Who knows? But I probably will post this on my YouTube page and probably maybe on TikTok too. You never know. So when it comes to that, but yeah, much love to you guys. And again, too, for those who are just popping in and saying hello and all that too, or for those who are listening, just like when it comes to developing that kind of backbone when it comes to with being a content creator too. If you embrace who you are, and if you love to help people, if you love to help people in so many ways, just when it comes to bringing entertainment, education, when it comes to wellness or for the body, for the heart, for the mind, and our relationships, just really continue to be who you are. And just people don't accept that if they really try to make you feel ashamed about that too. Just really protecting yourself and just really doing what's necessary to protecting your own well-being. If you have to block them, if you have to report them for harassing you too, just really doing that, because I'm all about accountability, but also to protecting ourselves too as people. Whether you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're straight, if you're gay, if you're non-binary, however you want to call it too, in the LGBTQ community. So I'm LGBTQ friendly too, and I love my straight peeps too, because I'm straight also, and I love women. I love pussy, I love ass, tits, and all that. The anatomy of the beautiful body too of a woman is awesome. So saying that respectfully too, so don't cancel on that shit too. So anyways, just want to say that also. And yeah, you guys take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy out there. And yeah, just continue to be who you are as a healthy person, but don't take no shit from anyone. So I just want to say that too. So I keep doing that. So anyways, I gotta learn how to my cues too. So basically what I'm trying to say is peace and much love to you all. Namaste.